Hello. I wish you guys can hear what I'm listening to right now. But I can't because then my video will be silent because of copyright issues. Anyway, that was 3 Seconds to Mars. I forget what the song is. And give me one sec. Oh, man. And now fucking Linkin Park Crawling is about to play. Yeah, I've been stuck on this High School Musical in my mind. And not the High School Musical show or whatever it is. I never watched it. Or Glee or any of that shit. No offense to the people who watch it and love it. But, yeah, I've listened to shit I listened to in high school for like a solid minute now. Like more than a month. Actually, ever since I started working at Chili's. Because everybody there is like young as fuck. And they're listening to music I listened to when I was in high school. And it's just weird how that music is so popular amongst the 25, 23 crowd. I'm fucking 40. And that's like, you know, old music that I used to listen to. And then they're just holding on to it like it's new music. And it's so cool. Anyway, I'm even going to go see Korn. That's how like these kids influenced me. But it's cool. I like it. It's like I'm falling back into who I used to be, and in a way it's good, and in a way it's not, because back then I was pretty like dark and whatever. But I kind of lost that, and I really like that part of me. I was like a little goth rock punk chick, and I've lost her, and she's been here, and it's been cool. And I think I'm in my teenage years. Yeah, I'm living my teenage years, so hopefully I don't do the same mistakes that I did back then. I don't think I can, but I have a daughter now. It's different. But yeah, so that's what's up. Give me a second, because I forgot what I needed to do. I needed to get up, but I'm wearing no pants because it's so hot outside and I just got home. And I felt the urge to read. Oh, I'm going to get up to get my phone because it's playing loudly. And I kind of want it in my ears, but I guess it's not fair because you're not listening to it either. I felt this way before, so insecure. Hopefully they don't silence me because of the lyrics I'm singing. I wonder if you can hear it in there for like enough. Let's turn it off. Okay. Alrighty. So, yeah, I just got home and I literally felt the need to read. And it's been such a long time that I've read. I think the last time I read was probably somewhere around August 14th, because that's the last date on my calendar here. And that's usually what I do, is I read my calendar before I start my reading. And I gotta fast forward all the way to the 23rd, the 20-something. Because it's been a while. Such a while that I'm pretty sure I'm down in the abyss of YouTube. Like, I am in the unknown realms of the universe of the YouTube. And if you come across this video, it's a special thing, to be honest, because I'm not known. I am underground for sure. And I'm not going to produce just to stay afloat. Okay? You know what I mean? So I'm just producing when I want to produce. YouTube. You ain't hiring me. I ain't working for you. But anyway. So we're now, I'm on Saturday. That's how long it's been. It's been a long time. Today is Tuesday. Oh, yesterday was the third quarter moon in Gemini. Today, the moon is in Gemini. It says, as the moon moves through Gemini, consider your thought patterns. Are you focusing on the positives in your life, or are you just replaying the negatives over and over again? And to answer that question, I am playing the negatives over and over again today. And it's so cool that I always seem to want to jump on here and make a recording when the moon is in Gemini the most. Like any other sign, it happens, but every time the moon is in Gemini, I'm usually wanting to read or wanting to communicate, and it's easier for me to do that because I don't normally. And I've been pretty silent in a way lately. Like my meme said, I just have nothing to say. So anyway, so I came home, took off my pants because it's fucking hot. And I was like, you know what? I don't go until 4. I think because I don't want to be bored. So I'm filling the gap with this before I have to go to work at 4. It is currently 11:19, 1119. Cool. And yeah, just to see what's up, because I don't really know what's up. I don't really know what's going on. I've been so immersed in work, and my daughter just had her birthday this weekend, or her birthday celebration. Her birthday was on the 12th, but we waited 2 weeks after the beginning of school because her birthday fell on Monday, the first day of school. And we were like, let's just wait. Or her dad was like, let's just wait, invite her classmates, and that just happened last weekend. So I've been consumed with that. He got the venue and the extra stuff like the bouncy house and all this other crap, which was awesome. And then I was consumed with like decorating the place and games. It all kind of happened, but my gosh, it was a lot. It consumed me. I even worked hella hard so I can like make some extra cash. And now that's over and it's Tuesday. That's all I got. It's Tuesday. The moon is in Gemini. So let's talk. I don't know what's going on in the astral realm. I know we're still currently in, no, we're in Virgo season now. Happy Virgo season. Happy birthday to my Virgos. I know 2 Virgos that are birthdays are coming up. Yay. Hey Megan, shout out to you, and Alejandro, which I could care less about. But he's the only other Virgo I know. So happy birthday to that guy. What else? Nothing else. So let's just jump into it. Okay, I guess I'm doing this. I went straight for this one. I'm going to be using my Celtic Tarot. Oh, by the way, I'm like, it took everything out of me to not buy everything I saw at Burlington in their Halloween section. But I did buy another tote bag. I think I'm starting a collection of tote bags, Halloween themed tote bags, because I've already gotten a few. And if I'm gonna have tote bags and just like reusable shopping bags or whatever, they're all gonna be Halloween themed, or like witchy, or ghosty, or scully, or blacky, or witchy. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be Halloween, but it's gonna be in that realm, and that's just gonna be what I'm gonna collect from now on. Got like 5. So if I ever need, a reusable travel bag or a shopping bag, I got one. And it's all Halloween. But yeah, Burlington has a good selection of Halloween decor. And I know I'm already shopping and looking at them, but damn it. Okay, this slid out. Page of Cups in reverse just slid out. Page of Cups. But yeah, so that's exciting. Wait. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. I was just listening to another pushed aside, so let me go. Let me take back my life. I'd rather be all alone, anywhere on my own, so I can say the very worst part of you. The very worst part of you. That's right. Okay, so we got a lot of reversals. I'm singing and I'm pulling cards. And everything is in reverse. The Star is in reverse. Justice is in reverse. Page of Cups is in reverse. It's all weird. It's all like different people. It's all like different aspects of you is in reverse right now. Let's get one more card. There it is. Oh. You see this shit? Well, the way I'm looking at it, the way you're looking at it is this way, but the way I'm looking at it is upright, and yeah, that is why. Get the fucking Five of Cups in reverse. I'm like, everything's in reverse right now. And it goes in hand with the, are you focusing on the positives in your life, or are you just replaying the negatives over and over again? And I was like, yeah, I'm playing the negatives all over it. Over and over again. All right, we just got a fucking story here, and it's a lot, so I don't think I'm gonna take it. Let's just stop for a second, because I need to talk about how we got up to Five of Cups real quick. So we got the Page of Cups, the Star in reverse, the Justice card in reverse. You see these guys? Everybody's in reverse here. And they seem like very important aspects of your life, because for some reason they stand out more than usual. And then Five of Cups in reverse, the sad card, the depressed card, the stuck on the shit, replaying the negatives over and over again, and not seeing the cups that are full behind this character. I don't know what the hog means in this. I know there's a symbol for him. Maybe I should just read it, but I don't feel like it. Yeah, there's like potential and growth like so near and dear, but you're just focusing on the negative and all the shit that you spilt, all the blood that was shed. And it's affecting different areas of your life, your love, your fate, and your your ability, your Libra essence, like your ability to be fair and just. It's like you're being, I don't want to say conniving, but there's a sense of like bitterness when it comes to justice. The other cards, like you're losing faith in yourself and in the universe because the Star is in reverse. And then the Page of Cups, which is the cups represent emotions. And for some reason I'm getting love, even though there's no love here, but there is spilt cups and reverse cups. So it's like emotional, it's affecting you emotionally, spiritually, and physically. That's what the Justice feels. It's like physical reality. All because we're stuck in some area in our lives that we cannot look away from. And we see, maybe the spillage of this, maybe that's what I should pull for. This spillage card, like, I'm going to pull a card for this. I'm just going to pull from the top. I don't feel like shuffling. It has to do with a person, because we just got the King of Wands. I'm not saying it's a male or female, but it does have something to do with a person. A very strong, a very important person. And I say important because I don't know why the throne, you see it. I don't want to say it, but do you see it? It's very erect. And it's very strong and erect, and just, it's a person that has a lot of influence on the matter. I mean, they are facing, it's almost like they willingly created that environment for you. I don't know why. This person has created that result. I don't want to say that environment. The result of these cups is because of this person. They are fine with it too. They're looking at it and they're like, boo-hoo. You know? It's almost intentional what had happened. So I think that's probably why, and listen, you have been in this state of mind, this state of feeling for a while. If you look at the bottom of his like robe, he's like, the grass is growing up his robe or your robe. Like, you need to get out of that state. You are becoming immersed in this feeling. If you become any more immersed, you're gonna wither away and die. Point blank. This King of Wands influence on you must have really hurt you. Must have really, really hurt you. You probably saw some truths. You probably felt, and you're just like looking at it like, how did I not see this? Well, I don't know why, man. These characters, they're all supposed to be you and different aspects of you, but these feel like seers, like overseers to you. I don't want to say like these are your guides, but in a way that's what they feel like. They feel like they're over here, they're overseeing you, and they're all in reverse. It's like they're all disappointed. And they're all operating ineffectively. Okay, not now. Computer. Yeah. Am I recording? Yeah. So you got your head down in the dumps. It's like even your spirit guides are all down in the dumps too, because I feel like they're a reflection of you in a way. And you're at a low point right now. Because like the spirit guides all represent your aspects of your life, I feel right now. And they're in reverse, and then you're down, and it's just like I feel like everything is just coming down on you. While this person just, I don't know what is this person's deal, but they are looking at you and they're seeing what you're going through and they don't care. I'm getting a not caring energy. Or they're looking and seeing you in this state and just letting you sit in that state. Because, I don't know, they want you to learn something, they want you to, I don't want to say it's malice, but it's just the fact that he's not taking action towards you, he's just staring. It feels very like revengeful or something like that. I don't know. Let me see. Give me a card regarding the King of Wands and his whatever. Okay. This person was very important in your life. We have the Father, which is the Emperor, and he's now in reverse. So yes, there is some bitterness here towards you. There must have been something that just I need another one. The Sun in reverse. Yeah. This person is extremely now I don't know who this is. I mean, I really don't know who it is. I don't want to say it's you. I feel you're more the Five of Cups in this because of the way the cards unfolded. And now we have you and someone else with almost the same energy, but it's different because one is something that you're processing and you're stuck processing it and it's affecting your world. And the other one is almost the reason for that because of what happened to them. Something happened to them. I don't know what happened between you two, but something happened to them. Their Emperor, their Father card is in reverse. Their light is in reverse, which is the Sun. And I need one more card. And I was like, if I get another... Yeah, we have mirrors right now. You guys are mirroring each other in a different way. We just got another... Oh my gosh. Reverse card, which is the Knight of Cups. That is so weird. This is so weird. I wish you can see how I see it. Right now, you both are mirroring each other. But what it looks like surface level is one is more tortured than the other. But I think both of you are kind of tortured right now. You're both mirroring each other like this. I think even though he's looking at you or she's looking at you in that state, they're okay with that. They're not really going to budge to help. They can if they want to. They have the power to create something different for you. But, and I say create something different because he is the King of Wands. The Wands represents creation, like things manifesting. A creator. They are the grand manifestors besides the magician. Their suit is all about physical manifestations. Well, he's seeing you in this environment, she's seeing you in this environment, and is not really budging. If anything, is okay with how things are on your end, or vice versa. I'm not going to talk about it vice versa. You can look at it vice versa as I speak, but I'm not saying that right now. Then the three cards that represent you guys is almost the same. You had gotten the Justice card in reverse, and he's got the Father in reverse. You got the star in reverse, and he's got the sun in reverse. The star, the sun. And then you got the Page of Cups in reverse, and he's got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, the levels here are so different. Sorry to tell you, but he's a lot more mature when it comes to serious matters. You, on the other hand, is still learning in a way. And maybe that's why he's just sitting back, or this energy is just sitting back looking at your energy and is not really budging to help or wanting to fix. Like, it's just sitting there letting you simmer, letting you grow grow into the ground, into your situation. I mean, not grow into your situation, but the situation grow over you. I don't know what their intentions are, but it's a weird kind of going through the same thing in a different way. I was going to pull a card, but I didn't know what it was about. You're both literally in the same boat. I mean, same page, different book. And both of you are sad. It's just one's kind of dealing with it better than the other. Both have the sense of fate that's kind of like withering. One's more the moon and one is more the sun. You guys are like counterparts. There's two people. Why am I reading this like this? 3 of Wands in reverse. There is no more movement. There is some sort of halt in progress. Like, things are not going to move past this certain... And it's crazy, I just noticed Saturn. So there's something karmic happening between... This could be your karmic person or karmic situation. And things are not going to move forward until there's some sort of resolution. I like the way it visually looks. I had said that you're like a little more immature when it comes to your dealings, and he's a little more mature, but you're both kind of coming at a situation poorly. You could do better. Both of you can do better. But I think what got both of you in the position you're in right now, for different reasons, is what's making you create this karmic situation or karmic environment where things are not growing past a certain point. But there's love here, but it's, I don't want to say broken, it's like neither of you have cups to give. It's like you want to, but you can't. Because they're empty. They're empty. And it could be these cups here plus one that's bleeding. The one that's bleeding, it could be a third person, third party. Let's see. What is this cup that's bleeding? 9 of Wands. No, this is, the situation is bleeding you. Look, there's blood back there. The 9 of Wands is my wounded warrior. One person, this person in particular, is bleeding in the situation. Could be putting energy in and just bleeding, it's bleeding. This person is like in deep, I don't know why I'm getting like anger, hate, negative energy, especially because of the fire. And then we have this freaking volcano in the back, but remember, we have him exploding and it's like it's coming out of his head. I mean, it's coming out of his head up here, but it's different. Now it's like reversed. I don't know. It's giving me negative tones. And then the situation has fire also. So it's just like the situation is bothersome, but it's karmic. It has to happen. One person's bleeding for the relationship, regarding the relationship, and the other person, 5 of Shields in reverse. It's trying to come out of some sort of black. I'm about to cough uncontrollably. I need water. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. So replaying the negatives over and over again is happening here on one side, while the other side, I think, is also replaying the negatives and just like digging them down into this very like, this is a very grounded card to me, but it's simmering. So it's like grounded for, and not the, it's grounded, which is great, but it's not in the best way because there's a negative energy holding them down, holding them in this like very negative state. And I don't normally get that from the King of Wands. It's just these other cards occupying them. It's giving me the same feeling as as your depressing card. But with you, there's a freaking rainbow and there's 2 cups behind you. One of the cups has the rainbow coming into it, and the other one, it has the freaking pearls. And if you know this tarot deck, that's the pearls, that's the cauldron that's in the High Priestess card. And she's like freaking creating shit. So like you have the ability to create a whole nother world, to manifest whatever it is you want, to alchemize something. And then you have the other cauldron with a freaking rainbow going in. I don't know if it's coming from or going into this little hut thing. And the tarot deck doesn't really go much into detail about that little hut thing. But nonetheless, there's a rainbow, and rainbows kind of feel so hopeful. They feel so blissful when you see one. It's like magic. It's like pure magic to me. So there's hope here. Plus, you're fighting. You know, the fact that you're a wounded warrior makes me feel like, you know, you will do whatever it takes to fix something, to resolve something, to be of service for yourself or others when the time needs. Even when you're like, you can't, you'll find the strength to keep going. But it's bleeding you. In this case, with this situation, if you guys are, if there's some sort of connection that sounds very similar to this other energy, then that energy is bleeding you out. Is bleeding you out. And no other card is there blood coming out of a cauldron. This situation is bleeding you out, and it's consuming you. You have to wake up. I have to read what the hog means. Let me read what the hog means. Hopefully, I think it said something about the hog here. 5 of cauldrons. This is a difficult card. Particularly, it's framed by other cauldrons or the more dreadful of swords. But take heed, for the reality of this card is something that none of us can avoid. It is indicative of a common experience that we all share as part of being human. Part of the human condition. See the figure in its dark robe? Notice how its hem is blending in with the grass and fabric of the landscape. How long has this person stood here in pain? The implication here is that whilst in the grips of pain, its sharp edges seem to slow time. Pain feels endless. When will this end? The cauldron have split their contents. Did this happen by eternal means? In the case of grief through death, the forces are very much external, but not all losses are by means of death. This card refers to divorce or unemployment. The loss of income and stability are equally valid in the crisis of the Five of Cauldrons. There is something very real here, with a deep and poignant message that the price of love is the pain of loss. But look to the rainbow. It is a bridge from the upright cauldron across the river of grief and sorrow. But not physical means is presented for the figure. It is the mind that must find the bridge. The boar, a symbol of strength, stands to the right of the figure, indicating the strength is available. You just have to move towards it. That's what the boar means. I said the hog, but... So there's strength, there's the High Priestess Cauldron, and the rainbow, all behind you, where you're not even looking. Instead, you're looking at... You're like, this is you fighting for something that's not really doing anything. This when I tell you this king looks so steadfast in his ways and no room to look or do or anything, is how he looks right now. And I'm telling you, I don't ever see him like that. He looks usually very strong and determined and powerful, but for some reason with these surrounding cards around him, he does not look that way. If anything, he looks like he's scorned. I don't know. He just looks... These are the cards around him. The Sun reverse, the Father reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. He just looks like not about it. Kind of cold. No, not even cold. He looks hot. Like... Like, it's on his head, it's on the ground, it's like he's just, I don't know, I can't think of the word, just simmering in his anger, just fucking fuming. But in a calm sense, it's like everything he does is gonna be from bitterness. I don't know. So I don't know the relationship between y'all. Like, what happened? What happened? Okay. When I see this, I automatically think a third party was involved. Look, more cups in reverse. Like, every cup you have right now is in reverse, except the Five of Cups, which is you. You have two cups behind you that is upright, and they're beautiful cards that are beautiful cups that are upright for you. What happened between you guys? Three of Cups in reverse. Gossip. That's also what that means. Gossip. Third party. Delay of celebration. Influences, negative ones, because they're in reverse. Sex, I don't know, it's temporary pleasures. Don't know what that means, but yeah. So that's what happened between you guys, and it was all karmic. This all had to happen. Why did all this have to happen? The Fool. Reverse. This all had to happen so you can find how to move on. Because right now, you're stuck, clearly. We're growing, the grass is growing up our fucking dress. It's karmic because you need to finally feel the need to move on. And leave all that behind you. That's interesting. Oh no, yeah, that is interesting. I just noticed that both of these characters, because we both got these in reverse. This is part of the person's card. They have the little flame on their head, and this person has a little flame on their head. What does that mean? That means in this deck, these are the same people. But this card is situation, and this card, I mean, this is the card of why, and this is the card that represents part of the King of Wands. Why is this karmic? Because, you need to find a way to separate yourself from this, because this character is going to keep you in this state. No matter what you do, no matter how much energy you put or how much energy you reserve to use later, and then whatever, all it's going to do is make you bleed out. And then you'll never be able to move on in a hopeful way, because the fool is very naive. They don't know, but they don't care either. They're just like, let's go. In reverse, there's fear, there's hesitation, there's all this stuff. And then that's him in this card. And that's part of the reason why you can't move on, because he's preventing you from doing that. He's giving that energy of hesitation, of fear, of the unknown, when really you should just take a leap of faith. Thank you. Every time I get that, it's like, I just got a little confirmation. I'm not crying. My eyes itching. Alright, let's get a little guidance here, because clearly you need to leave some sort of situation that is holding you back from becoming something greater. It's got all parts of you a little unsure, questioned, and faithless. While they're over here, stuck in their way, stuck in their mind, stuck in their feelings, using that to move through their little life. Not even little, it's pretty grand. I'm not gonna say they're somewhat some energy of importance, but they're like, I don't know. Part of me doesn't even want to dig into what is going on here with this King of Wands energy. He's got the King of Wands, the Father in reverse, the Sun in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Shields in reverse, which is sometimes looked at, the Five of Shields in reverse, looked at as coming out of a lack mentality situation. But the fact that we have so many other reversals, it's giving me just like a worsened feeling for the Five of Pentacles. So even though he's the king, he's dealing with the Five of Pentacles situation, which is lack of stability, lack of finances, lack. All mental lack too. Like he just doesn't feel fulfilled in any way, shape, or form. But has the nerve to make you feel lesser when you are not at all. So that's more like projecting. So you guys aren't mirroring each other. If anything, he's projecting. This energy is projecting onto you. And you're the kind of person that's, yes, you're a little immature in this field, but I'd rather be immature when it comes to manipulating someone than be perfect. What am I trying to say? To be perfective? To be perfected at it. Because that's nothing to mess with. I don't know. There is some sort of influence on the influencer. And all that is coming onto you. And you are just like, what the fuck? Why the fuck? Who the fuck? When the fuck? All the fucks. And that's you doing what it said here. Replaying the negative over and over again to try to see where things went wrong and how you can fix it, because your Libra-ness, your justice is beating a dead horse right now. When it could be used in such a better way. That's perfect. Like a justice reverse is beating a dead horse. To try to bring a well-dead situation alive. Like trying to just be good in the wrong way when the justice is in reverse. Justice upright knows when the fuck to walk away, because they see the truth, they know what it is, and they move because they have the sword of truth and they have the balance scale. They can see the truth, They know where they need to find balance in their life, and they move accordingly. When they're in reverse, this scale is like, I don't know what to do, and the fucking Sword of Truth is like chipped or something, and the powers are all gone, and they're just like, they're too much in their head, and they can't see right from wrong. They're just trying to do the best, but it's doing the best in the wrong situation, and that's what that's feeling. You're doing the most in the wrong situation. And this situation you need to separate from, because all of this. The Fool reverse, 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Shields in reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse. Too much energy, too much stagnation, too much unsurety. I mean, your Cup and your Star is in reverse, and you're the Page right now. Like, you have so much more in you than you realize, but you're being projected on, and your clarity is not suiting you right now. Like, these two are my clairvoyant cards, and they're not upright. While this person's over here in their own shit, feeling higher than thou in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so you already know what you need to do. How can you do it? Clearly it's hard. You've been in this depressive ass, looking at the negative, trying to figure out how to fix it for way too long. Because I think while you're trying to figure out how to fix it, you have been taking, this is how he looks up, right? You have been taking action, because this is Wands is about action, towards bettering, towards, putting in the energy, all that jazz, but it's in reverse. So you're just bleeding, you're just wasting energy, you're wasting time and energy and life source energy. So you need guidance, like how to get out of this rut, how to get out of this hole, how to get out of this dark space, out of this mental state. Because even though this is Cups, this is clearly mental with no fucking swords in it. Let me help you then. Let's pull out an oracle, some light oracle. Done. And see what the light has to say. And this is literally called the light worker, because we're in a dark space right now. We're in a dark space we don't know how to get out of, because we are I don't want to say reminiscing, probably, but we're just stuck in a very unhealthy environment. Because all it's going to do is drain us of our life force. For their life force, look at their life force. They're good in all the wrong ways. If anything, they're just vampiric. Seeing you wither away. Alright, let me get some guidance on this 5 of Cauldrons character, which is you, and how to move past this situation. The heart transmission. Yeah. Let's read that, because I don't know these decks like that. I don't use them that often. But these decks be talking. This deck is called the Light Worker Oracle. So it's number 37. Yeah, 10 completion. Wait, right? Yeah, 10 completion. This is the key, guys. Listen up. The heart transmission. Your heart is capable not only of giving and receiving love, but of connecting you to a great network of beings that resonate in the highest frequency of divine love. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from the network of light that fill our universe. As you learn to open your heart to receive these transmissions, your ability to work with group consciousness in a loving way increases. You shall affect humanity in a loving way, influencing the collective rather than allowing the lower frequency of the collective to overwhelm you. That's what you're dealing with. Low frequency. Low. Because this feels hell. Like hell. That's what it feels like. Look, he's a fucking fire. He's the king of hell. He's in the very low. Hell is a low frequency. Anyway. Working with group energy is a leap on the spiritual path with risk, but also great reward in terms of empowerment to manifest your life mission. The risk with group energy is mitigated when you approach it from the heart rather than the head. The mind can argue one point of view and then immediately and conveniently argue its opposite. The heart, however, either feels something resonates or it doesn't. Whether or not there is a logical explanation for it, the mind can be seduced by those who tell you they have great spiritual power. But this will instantly trigger intuitive warning bells in your heart. For those with genuine power, do not need to convince you of it. The heart is the key to deciding where you offer your devotion. When you offer devotion to the group of consciousness that loves you unconditionally, your heart feels safe, loved, and an inner knowing of the rightness of that group for you, whether that group exists on the earthly plane or in a spiritual dimension. For as long as it gives you life, broadens your horizon, nourishes your truth, and empowers you to live your destiny, that group is serving you. If you do not experience these positive effects, if you feel drained, confused, or that your issues are not resolving as you work with this group, listen carefully to your heart and question whether it is indeed the right place for you to be. This is... Man, I can't think of the word. But anyway, this is you replaying the negative. You're not focused on the positive, which is behind you. And I think you're busy trying to fix it instead of seeing what it's actually doing to you. Sorry, I had a loogie. Alright, so yeah. Ooh, okay, cool. It is important to also work with groups that you can serve. Although you may love your family, for example, they might not be the group you can best serve. Perhaps those who are open, willing, and receptive to your spiritual gifts are outside your family. Perhaps your family can benefit spiritually from you in the role of mother or son or daughter, but not in the role of spiritual mentor. On the other hand, some groups may want to feed off you, but not learn to do for themselves. They may wish for you to give them the answers to their problems. They may not be willing to develop the truth, courage, confidence, and empowerment that is required to take responsibility for their own relationship to the universe, which is needed so they can grow in soul wisdom through life experiences. Your heart may guide you to withdraw your services from such people because you love them and want them to grow. Your heart will guide you to operate differently with different people. You may be guided to explore hobbies or interests that lead you to the next group that your presence can assist. The heart will also guide you when it is time to move on. The transmission of the heart gives a truthful assessment of the interactions of your frequency with the frequency of the group. Is it mutually raised? Then this is a spiritually constructive connection. Is it diminished? This will not be so helpful. The heart empowers you to know when to work with others, for how long, and in what way. Trust it. The more you do, the more groups which can bring great benefit to you and to the planet can enter into your world. Now they have invocations to activate these cards. So the invocation for the heart transmission says, let's start over. So if you want, because I was thinking about if you want to write it down, right now would be the time. Just kind of like pause it and get my words. But anyway, so the invocation for the heart transmission. I have gratitude now for the heart transmission that guides me through universal love into the group consciousness that can best serve the greatest good and my own divine destiny. I have gratitude, I'm reading it again, now for the heart transmission that guides me through universal love into the group consciousness that can best serve the greatest good and my own divine destiny. I ask for protection, insight, clear knowing, and clear feeling to guide me through the many groups that I will love and work with spiritually this lifetime. May all my group involvements be constructive. May love, light, and power increase in me and upon the earth through all group work blessed by grace. Sorry. Activating my throat chakra. May the unconditionally loving ones help all group endeavors attain spiritual success. Through my own free will and divine love, so be it. I just got tickly. And that was the invocation for the heart transmission. It's like a little, like, not mantra, but, you know, heart transmission. Yeah, you need to stop looking at these cups down there on the floor, looking down, looking low, and lift your head up, look high, and look within, because you are not the problem. Remember, I said there was like some sort of projection being put on you by some lower vibrational king. He's not even reversed, but like I really do feel this man as a low because of these other reverse cards that are kind of representing him. He's cold. He's hurt, probably. I mean, something happened in the past. Sorry, between you and this other person that had to do with the Three of Cups, which I don't even like when it's in reverse. And then we have this another Three of Wands in reverse with the little itty bitty Saturn. I mean, it's so tiny that it's like, it's not even a big karmic relationship, but it is something karmic because Saturn is the king of karma. This is what you're going through right now is putting you where you need to be, which is the grass growing up your dress. Ironically, but it's putting you there so you can do that work. But your job is to know, listen to your heart, because it was saying in the heart transmission that your heart knows when to move on. If you know when to move on, don't listen to your mind saying, but, maybe, wait, let's see, maybe if. That's your mind talking. Your heart's like, no, yes, you know, like plain Jane. No, I don't wanna. Yes, I want to. You know, like your heart is like, that's it. It's black and white. Your mind is the one that's gray. So I said that this was like, it feels very mental and there's no swords here, just cups. So we need to get out of that space, because your mental, because he's holding the Horse of Truth, is not operating properly because your lack of faith, no sense of your heart space. It's ignorant or naive. It thinks that, you know, they can change a situation, but you can't. This person knows. He's got the knight. He's just one up in the emotional realm of, you know, reverse cups. But you may think he knows best, but he doesn't either. You need to trust your heart. Your heart is going to give you the answer, and I think this reading is to remind you of that, because I think you have been in your head. I mean, like my little fucking calendar says, have you been replaying? Replaying is replaying shit in your mind, and just like stuck in that loop of like all the negative shit over and over again. Maybe you're even thinking about the positive too, like, oh, you know, maybe if I stay with this person or stay with this situation, you know, they've done so much for me, blah, 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 all the positive. Yeah, but it's in a negative way. It's like you're trying to convince, okay? You're not convincing nobody but your mind. You're not even convincing your heart, because even though let's say you convince yourself to stay, yet again, in a situation, with a person, situation, or place, it's gonna get bent backwards eventually again, because the feelings are not true. You're not true with yourself. You're forcing something. And this reading is to tell you that there's no need to force anymore, because there's no point. There's no point. And it's gonna suck, because this has been consuming you. This situation has been consuming you. And to think, it's like a shark who bit your leg but didn't rip it off yet. You're afraid to like release, like to get out of the mouth of the shark because you think your foot's gonna be amputated. But in reality, you have a very high chance of releasing your leg from the shark's mouth and still your leg be intact. But the fear of, you know, the unknown without that situation, involvement in your life. It sucks. It's why a lot of women stay stuck in a situation. And probably some men too, very feminine men. But yeah. Listen to your heart. From this point on, what is your heart saying right now? As I'm reading this, like, whatever your heart's saying right now is the fucking answer. So move with it. The answer is no. I'm seeing it. I see it. It says no. Move the fuck on. And not like that. I know that was insensitive, and we're all sensitive beings, but bitch, you need to fucking move. You need to look. You need to wake up. Look up. Don't even look down anymore. Stop looking down. Look up. What do you see? I see my evil eye painting and my little like post-it notes with little positive affirmations and a bird painting, and my peace painting, and my daughter, and my daughter and I, and one little photo of her dad with us. Van Gogh. I see beautiful things here. Things that encourage peace, love, and happiness. That's what we should focus on. Peace, love, and happiness. And that's all I have. I don't even want to go any further into this because it's already said and done. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for finding me, because like, I don't know where I be in YouTube anymore. I don't post enough to stay relevant. So, hey, hi. Hit the bell button, because like, I really don't be posting, and when I do, and if you liked what you just heard, you'll like my other videos, and if you want, go to my page and look at my old stuff if you want. But I'll be around, like a ghost in the wind. I'll be around. So until the next time, I hope you guys take it easy, just Just take it easy. We're going into Virgo season, so I don't know how easy we can get. We're not going in. We're in the beginning stages of Virgo. So, I mean, if you know, if you want to take control of your life, now is the time. Virgo is like, the only downfall of Virgo is that they are people pleasers, and it's giving me that vibe right now that you have been trying to please the situation by, you know, exerting a lot of efforts in different ways to make things better. But like I said, it's not working. It's not meant to work. It's meant to wake you up. How much more are you gonna bleed to make things right? You can't. Not when somebody's sitting in the flames. There's nothing you can fix there. This person is set. There, you can't change this horse. But you can change you, because you are a benevolent being. Just work on your heart space. Sit with that. I think you need to do some heart chakra healing. And do a lot of heart work and throat work and mind work, crown work, so you can stay connected. Because like, even your star is in reverse. You're not even connected to the universe. You don't have faith in her or yourself. Like, you need to sit back. You need to journal. I don't know. You need to do something besides focus on this energy that has been keeping you dormant. That's all I got. So yeah, Virgo season. Good time to do a little checklist if you need to. I mean, I know you're stuck in this thing, so the part of you wants to stay in this situation. I get it, but you need to do those pros and cons and see which one's longer. You're gonna see the cons are a lot longer and a lot more serious if you take it for what it is. If you do the what is that girl, that lady who does the folding of the clothes, Kondu something, I don't know. She's an organizing lady who like folds clothes a certain way, and they literally called it the her name method. But anyway, she has a series where she goes to people's house, and you know, people who are just so connected to things, they don't want to let things go. So her main thing is that, does it bring you joy? So she, like, let's say this is a shirt, she's like, here, hold this, does it give you joy? Like, instantly, are you like, I want this, or are you like, yeah? If you're just even a couple seconds unsure, throw it away. And that's what this feels like. If you're just only a couple seconds unsure, fucking throw it away. I don't throw it away, just move on from it. Find a way to move on and move on. So, that's it. That's all I got. Mary Kondo? I'm trying to think of the lady's name. But yeah. Her method is genius. It's great. It's pure perfect. The center of your house and do a little prayer, fucking great. I love it. Anyway, I'm done. Have a beautiful rest of your day. My day is just getting started. I'm probably gonna take a nap. I'm gonna eat something and then take a nap. I think. And then go into work. Have a chill night. Until the next time, I love you. You got this. And that's it. I was trying to be like even more, you know, but it's not coming out. So, all right, bye.